again, that goes back to what I was telling you about. If you would have made that money at such a
I would have
young
been
age,
buying the
you'd have been
sections.
buying them same $400, $500 bottles
Yeah.
because you had it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now that you
You learn
realize the
sense.
importance of not spending your money so crazy
Yeah.
and using your time wisely, now look at what I mean?
Yeah. Your whole mindset evolved.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why like some young people who making money, like it's fortunate you make money young, but it could be a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
And
If you don't have the right guidance
right.
around you.
And
to
even
say,
when you have guidance,
you don't listen in no way.
the fact that you, because remember now, when you young, you think you know it all. Like,
And you making money.
despite people been on this earth hundreds of years, thousands of years before you, but at the end of the day, you know it all. You 20 something,
Yeah.
you know it all.
Yeah.
You
right.
So you can spend it as how you feel. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's very rare 20-year-old like actually listening to somebody and actually like, let me actually take this person advice.
Yeah.
And most 20-year-olds, they literally got to feel before they they say, okay, you was right.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah, man. For real.
yeah, man, I do truly appreciate this. I feel like you impact so much knowledge into this. Is like, man, this
Man,
one special,
I'm
man.
grateful for you having me, man. I'm excited for where you're gonna go with this podcast. Like this
Appreciate
is
that. Appreciate that.
it's a great outlet for people to get to hear different people's story and hear the real, not just the
Yeah.
highlight reel off Instagram, but to hear the stories and see what people are going through and know it's possible for them too.
Yeah, that's right. Because to be honest, why I went at this angle, because I would look at social media, TikTok, and just women who I interact with business wise, and a lot of women doing their thing.
Bro.
You know what I mean? And they ain't scared. You know what I mean? And what I notice and what I love about women, when they focus, like it's no
No
sidetrack.
deterrent.
Yeah, like they going after it and they keep going. That's why every time I think of women entrepreneurs, I think of Lioness.
For real.
You see what I'm saying? It's like with a family, yeah, the male lion is the head and he
Of
makes
course.
sure protect or whatever. But the lioness is the foundation that that feeds, that
Nurtures.
nurtures. Like
Yeah.
they make sure everything get done. And these women out here, they doing their thing.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to create a platform so they could come and explain their story, share their story. Hopefully someone coming up see that inspire. You know what I mean?
For
Like a
sure.
lot of gems you drop tonight. Like I could see a lot of people going into Forex, going into different angles, going into printing shirts.
For
You know what I
real.
mean? So I definitely appreciate this though.
No, man, appreciate you, man. That's a big deal. And like you say, when you look at the dynamic, it's almost like it's like a shift happening.
Mhm.
And I ain't nobody who into that feminist movement, all of that, It ain't that extreme. But women out here going after it.
Yeah, definitely.
I ain't comparing it to what men doing, but women out here,
Hmm.
they have a business idea, they executing it to the end. Like they going full 100. And the only thing I want us to do together collectively is as women, love on each other. Like compliment each other, support each other, don't hate. Don't be mad, don't compete, collaborate. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
and that's the only thing with women is like sometimes women could have this little, the woman in them is like, you be mad, she lotioning me or she.
Right.
No, man, take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Someone you doing something, you're a trendsetter. Be grateful. You doing something that people want to emulate, embrace that. Don't, because as women, if you see women really collectively start connecting and working together,
Hmm.
there'll be some powerful movements that could come out of anywhere.
That is true. That is true.
Trust me. And I feel like this podcast is a good starting point or starting platform for that to happen. Because now everyone who you invite to come here, who comes here, now guess what? It's an instant connection. It's an instant link. Just because we did the same thing, how can we collaborate?
Right. Right.
The young lady who was on your other episode, I don't know her personally, but I don't watch the whole thing because I clearly I want to know more about her.
Right.
And that's going to be the cycle. So know you doing something great too to
Appreciate
impact
that.
and pass that on, because now that could be the place for people to know that's the go-to spot to go see
Right.
who doing what and who I
Yep.
need to link with, who I need to
Yep.
follow, who I need to build a relationship with. So it's a
Yeah,
big deal.
because a lot of businesses that, as a man, I might don't understand, but after sitting down and talking to you or talking to someone else, it gives me a whole sense of understanding of that business. Even like the first lady, Dimps, she mentioned about she talked about skin toning.
Right.
I did my research. That's a $8 billion business.
Business.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And if she continue to do what she doing and she doing it with natural products, you know what I mean, that could take off for her. So
For sure.
you know what I mean, and us being as investors and always thinking about investing, we look at things like that and spark a little light bulb like
And
you know
that's a whole nother thing that could spin off for this. I mean, this might
Right.
be for the cameras, but
right.
as you bring people on this platform talking about their business, you could probably create an investment fund to invest in people's businesses. To you don't know how easy it is for you to be able to inject a 10 grand in someone's business, what that could do for them.
Real talk.
For them
That's
to
true.
re-up on new inventory, start a new product line, because you get 1,000 people who are ready to give you $100 in 2 weeks. You know what? That's the power of something like this. So don't sleep. I mean, I know you know, but
Yeah.
don't sleep,
Yeah,
because that's gonna happen. That's gonna be the next springboard from this. It's like people gonna be like, "Hey, well, come on, here's a horror way podcast." Because you want that? Almost like Shark Tank. I could get, I get eyes on my business, and I could get potential investors. If someone hear about what I'm doing and want to invest in my business, so
Right, right.
you always see me planets and stars. I don't believe in the sky is the limit.
Right.
There's no limits.
Right.
The universe is infinite. So
Yep.
off to the planets and the stars. Like, let's go. Let's roll, So that's what it's about. So I appreciate you for having me
Yeah,
on,
man,
TJ.
appreciate you being
Rashad,
here.
I'm sorry. I appreciate you having me, Rashad.
Yeah, man. But yeah, thanks a lot, man. On a closing, if people want to reach you, where can they reach you?
All social media. Just look up either Sophia Lightbourne or I Am the Lioness. You look that up on everywhere, you'll find me.
Right, Instagram,
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I ain't on Snapchat, I ain't gonna lie. So not Snapchat.
What you think about threads? Because I feel like that's just
Twitter 2.0.
yeah.
When it first launched, I went on it because I was like, "Man, it's a time for me. I could." It knew, but then I'm like, no.
This is like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, where Elon dropped I guess he kind of he bought Twitter to kind of get rid of Twitter. I don't know
Right.
because he named it X,
X.
and that like people ain't really on that run like that.
But X is gonna change the game in about a year or two.
You think so?
Because X, he's changing that platform from a Twitter platform, like where you just tweet short sentences,
Right.
to where you can be able to send payments peer to peer. So that can become the new Cash App in the next couple of years, where you can
wow.
send crypto, you can send payments. Remember, here's what people sleep on Elon Musk. He's a different dude now. Don't get me wrong, right? He's strange in a way, but he's a genius. Remember, Elon Musk, before we think about him for Twitter or we think about him for SpaceX and Tesla and all these things, his first company was PayPal.
I know.
PayPal is the first company that allows us to send money across the world.
right.
That's his background. That's his baby. That's what he know how to do. So he bought X so that he could allow it be like PayPal transform through Messenger. So now you can be able to send money, crypto, whatever, through a message worldwide. So they can't buy that for billions of dollars off air. People think he just dumb. No, trust me, he have a plan.
And that's the thing about people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg. Is like they like hundreds of steps ahead.
Way in the
To
future.
the point is it's like terrifying because when you already comfortable with something, we don't like change.
Right.
So when we see change happening so fast, we kind of get
Resistant.
scared. Yeah, we
Yeah.
nervous. We you know what I mean? Like even up to the day, self-driven car. I know how I feel. Boy, I
like
don't know.
how I'm an early adopter. I love that. I love that stuff. Like, I love it. Like, my next car could be a Tesla. Me just talking about my car outside. As soon as that break down on the side of the road, I get in a Tesla. Like, that's what I want. And when I rent them just to learn the features, and I put on self-drive, like, this is friggin' cool. But to someone else, Like, this is scary.
Yeah, because I mean, I can't trust a machine to be driving. Keep in mind, as a business person, and you know, you got notes and things you got to be doing or whatever, it's perfect.
Right. But you just
But
can't put 100%.
yeah, that's
But here's the thing. You got to think about it like any other technology. When your phone when you first hear about a smartphone, you mightn't trust it, but if you hit Google up for anything, you trust whatever Google tell you.
That's
if you
true.
ask for the maps on Google, you trust what the directions say. You don't be like, I don't trust this computer to tell me where to go.
Yeah.
Because it's gain your trust.
yeah.
But that took time.
Yep.
Our parents took longer than us.
Yep.
Self-driving cars is just a foreign concept to us all. So it's like, but soon you'll be sleeping in the back of the Tesla while they're driving you.
What?
Soon. It might be initially, but soon it's coming, you know?
I see, like even with the Teslas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was picked up in a few of them, in Uber drivers.
Right.
I went down like, but I feel like they ride hard. Like you feel every bump.
True, because the suspension is different than a regular car.
But that's the thing though, is like I feel like the Germans make the best suspension.
True.
When you driving with an Audi, Mercedes, BMW, is almost like you on air.
Yeah.
And you drive even like new Hondas, you feeling
Still
every
feel
bump.
like
I used to be
true.
thinking the tire flat or something.
True, right. Like,
You
what's
know what I
wrong?
mean? Like when, on the Tesla, like, bro, you got enough air in your tires?
Right. Well, I could feel
Like I feel
true.
in everything. That's the thing. I don't.
And like Tesla, remember now, Tesla's the prototype. Like, that's the first, beginning. But everyone gonna evolve off of their technology for better
That's true.
cars.
That's
Like, the car, like, only because it's kind of like out of my price range, because if I can spend that type of money on a car, I can buy the car I really want, which is a Bentley Continental GT.
Wow. Okay.
But on a electric vehicle car, Lucid, have you heard of Lucid?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they like 180 grand. If I could pay 180 grand, it ain't gonna be for no, it'll be for the Bentley. You feel what I'm saying? So, but
That's
the ride might be totally different.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But stock tip for everyone watching: there's a company called NIO, N-I-O. It's a Chinese electric vehicle. I believe that it's going to be a big deal in a few years.
Oh,
Stock
yeah?
is trading under $10. Buy some.
Okay. What is it?
NIO.
Okay. Neo. All right.
Neo.
You'll definitely look into
It's
that.
like $8 a share.
Definitely look into that.
Yeah, like it's worth it.
Yeah, man. So again, thanks again, man. I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
Blessing us with all this knowledge, all these gems.